This illustrative modernization case study follows a healthcare technology company with hundreds of engineers. Their aging Jenkins instance managed CI/CD plus provisioning, migrations, and compliance scans, creating operational drag. The learning goal: a Terraform forward path with AI-assisted orchestration that doesn't halt feature delivery. Names and timelines are composite teaching scenarios. The first step was brutal honesty. Their platform team ran a full audit. 47 Jenkins jobs, 23 custom Groovy scripts that nobody fully understood, 156 plugin dependencies, and an average of 4.2 hours to recover from a pipeline failure. Infrastructure changes required a human to SSH into servers. Database migrations were manual. Compliance scans ran weekly instead of on every commit. The technical debt wasn't a line item, it was a tax on every feature shipped. The target architecture separated concerns cleanly. Git remained the source of truth. AI DevOps agents replaced Jenkins as the orchestrator. Terraform became the single tool for infrastructure as code, no more shell scripts provisioning servers. Kubernetes handled runtime. The agent's job: watch for code changes, generate Terraform plans, run tests, apply changes through approved gates, and roll back automatically on failure. Jenkins didn't disappear on day one. It ran in parallel for 90 days while the team validated parity. Phase 1 was shadow mode. For every Jenkins job, the AI agent generated an equivalent Terraform-managed pipeline. Both ran on every commit. The team compared outputs, build artifacts, test results, deployment targets, and rollback behavior. In the first 30 days, the agent matched Jenkins' output 94% of the time. The 6% gap was mostly Jenkins-specific workarounds that shouldn't exist in the new architecture. By day 60, parity reached 99.2%. That's when leadership approved Phase 2. Phase 2 migrated services in risk order. Internal tools and staging environments first. Customer-facing APIs last. Each migration followed a playbook: export Jenkins job configuration, let the AI agent generate equivalent Terraform modules, run parallel for 2 weeks, cut over on a Tuesday morning with full rollback plan. 12 services migrated in month 3. By end of month 4, 38 of 47 were on the new stack. The 9 remaining were the most complex, multi-stage deployments with manual approval gates that required custom agent training. The Terraform module strategy was critical. Instead of one monolithic state file, they organized into composable modules: networking, compute, database, monitoring. Each module had its own state backend in S3 with DynamoDB locking. The AI agent learned the module patterns from existing infrastructure and generated new modules following the same conventions. Drift detection ran every 4 hours. When drift was detected, the agent generated a plan and opened a pull request, never auto-applied without human review on production resources. 3 cases almost derailed the migration. Manual approval gates, solved by implementing agent-supervised approval workflows in GitHub Actions with Slack notifications and automatic timeout rollback. Legacy database migrations: the agent learned flyway patterns from historical Jenkins logs and generated equivalent Terraform-triggered migration jobs. Compliance scanning: instead of a weekly Jenkins cron job, the agent integrated OPA policy checks into every Terraform plan. Every infrastructure change was compliance checked before apply. These weren't blockers, they were design requirements the new architecture handled better than Jenkins ever could. After 6 months, the numbers spoke for themselves. Deployment frequency increased 4.7 times. Pipeline failures dropped 73%. Annual infrastructure tooling costs decreased by $340,000, mostly Jenkins agent fleet and dedicated maintenance headcount. 2.8 full-time equivalent engineers were redeployed from Jenkins babysitting to building internal developer platform features. Mean time to recovery for infrastructure issues went from 4.2 hours to 11 minutes. 11 minutes. Because Terraform state and agent rollback replaced manual SSH debugging. 5 lessons for your migration. 1. Never Big Bang. Shadow mode builds confidence and catches edge cases. 2. Invest in Terraform module standards before migrating a single service. 3. Train your AI agent on your specific patterns. Generic agents miss organizational conventions. 4. Keep Jenkins running in parallel longer than you think you need. We recommended 60 days, they needed 90. 5. Measure everything before and after. Without baseline metrics, you can't prove ROI to leadership. And leadership approval is what funds Phase 3. Modernizing from Jenkins to Terraform isn't just a tooling change. It's an organizational upgrade that frees your best engineers to build instead of maintain. The healthcare company in this case study didn't just fix their CI/CD, they transformed their platform team from cost center to force multiplier. If you're running Jenkins in 2026, start your audit this week. Map your jobs, count your plugins, measure your maintenance hours. Then build your shadow mode plan. The migration path is proven. The tools are ready. The only question is when you start. I'm AI DevOps Daily. Next episode, we put AI agents and Jenkins pipelines head to head with hard performance data.